What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Bruce Wilson YouTube channel. Today has been much anticipated for myself. I know a lot of you guys to see what the Corvette actually makes on the dyno with an actual tune. So today I'm headed down to Cletus's shop. Jeremy is back in town. We are going to get the C5 on the dyno today and get it tuned up and hopefully make some good power numbers. Before we head down, I want you guys to check out these clips from yesterday. I actually have a brand new, my first tattoo I've ever got in my life on my shoulder here. If you guys can see it a little bit here, but it's kind of a pretty sick Garrett GTX 55 turbo. So check that out. It's pretty funny. Sitting there cringing. My first tattoo was like 5.5 hours of sit time. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what kind of tattoos you guys have or what kind you think I should get next. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. So check that out while I'm driving down to Garrett. So here you go. What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a pretty exciting episode. Maybe not car related, I don't know. But I'm actually headed to get my first tattoo ever. I'm wearing my Reagan I Smell Hippies tank top. I've got, obviously, so my shoulders open. I'm not a huge muscle guy. I have been going to the gym, and I plan on going to the gym a lot more often to obviously get some bigger arms, but I'm headed to get my first tattoo. It's going to be freaking sick. It's going to be a badass turbo. We're headed to the tattoo, well, me and Bay over here, not headed to the tattoo shop now. Be there in a second. You guys are gonna check out the sweet ass turbo tattoo I'm getting. Can't wait. First one.
Ready to be done yet?
Yes. Well, guys, we freaking survived that. I don't do too much talking on, while the tattoo is being stuck with me and needles and everything. Austin's laughing his ass off the whole time. I think I've chewed through half of my teeth, gritting them the whole time. It's terrible. But check it out. It's sore as shit though. Definitely have to go to the gym so my turbo can grow.
You got the Tursky on.
I know.
Whole lot of freedom.
Dang, she hurts. Pretty sick.
You got a whole lot of freedom on that arm.
Yeah. So this is at Main Street Inc. in downtown Zephyrhills. You guys gotta check them out. Y'all guys have an Instagram page.
Yes.
Working on building a YouTube.
Yes, Main Street Inc. Tattoos.
So, what's your Instagram name?
It's Main Street Inc. Tattoos.
Main Street Inc. There you go.
Yep, at Main Street Inc. 38510 5th Avenue, Zephyrhills, Florida. So
there
come
we
check
go.
us out.
So y'all guys go give them a follow on Instagram. They need to boost the numbers.
Heck yeah.
But damn, this hurts. Maybe drop some comments down below what I should add to it.
Ryan Chambers is the artist back there. That's the other owner right there.
I think you should get the flatty doing a burnout on his arm.
I'm thinking about getting my truck put on one of these. My truck is made my YouTube channel.
Heck yeah.
And people would shit if I got the flatbed put on me somewhere.
That'd be
people
cool.
would lose their mind.
Yeah, we can arrange it for you. Man.
They would go crazy over that for sure. We made it. Back up. So you see we got the car backed in, getting it strapped down the lift. Jeremy's already done a little bit of pre-tuning to it, fixed old McFarland tuning, and got it running a little bit better. So we're gonna get it strapped down, and then Jeremy has a few airbox mods he wants me to do, along with removing something in here with the fog lights. What are these called? So I can get some nice cool air flowing in the front of the car. So I'm gonna find out what Jeremy wants us to do there and get some of these parts removed. What are we hooking up there, sir? Is that like a spark tester thing there? Tapping into my motor. I don't know how I feel about you being under the hood of my car.
You got it, man.
His name's Ralph. You under the hood of Ralph right now? Dang, you're violating Ralph already. So Jeremy said to, I don't have much light right here, but we're gonna pop the airbox cover off and do something called a zip tie mod, where we get rid of this cover. You guys know that I've talked about doing a Pro Charger, so I don't really want to spend a lot of money on doing some fancy air intake. I'm gonna be doing a Pro Charger within the next month or so. So we're gonna do like a zip tie mod where we get rid of this front cover and put zip ties over it to hold the air filter in there. And then we're gonna check and see if there's a screen inside here. What's the thing called right there? Where the mass airflow is. See if there's a screen in there where the mass airflow is. If there is, we're gonna take and cut it out of there, I guess. So.
What's that called on a diesel?
Diesels don't have. Well, yeah, they have mass airflow sensors. So this will pop this loose. Right here, right? Yeah.
Just rip it out.
Just rip it out of there. I don't think it rips out that easy. You gonna do the ripping and pulling and tearing? There's one. Two. Let's pull the air filter out first. Just rip it and pull it.
Is that new?
The filter? Yeah, brother, I just bought it. I went to the power store and said I want a whip air filter. Hey guys, good luck. You leaving? Yeah. Where's he going? So I pulled the airbox out, like Jeremy said, and he's about to. What are you about to do? Molest my screen in there.
Yeah. So look.
Ooh.
You hear that? Hold on. Let's get a good.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like fiberglass cracking.
Cringe a little bit.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we're gonna punch it out.
You're gonna punch it out of there?
Yeah, so actually on a car, let's just say that eventually this thing makes like 450 horsepower. This might
eventually.
Eventually. If we get all like a good cold air and all the good stuff on it, maybe a different intake, whatever. This is at least 3 horsepower and it could be as much as about 7.
Oh.
So we're gonna
mutilate it.
Yeah. This one's particularly in there in this stock little deal here, but we're gonna scrunch it out.
Oh goodness. So you like my Wick air filter we got here?
That's pretty sweet.
That's pretty nice. It's brand new. OEM quality. Yeah, the other one was toast. It was like full of tears. I'm like, this poor car.
Wow. She's being a fighter. She's kicking.
Have you ever had one that was that difficult?
A few.
Oh.
But so if you squeeze this all up, you'll get basically like a crescent moon out of that. And that's pretty much what you're restricting in the overall. So this is like an 85 millimeter MAF, and what you're doing is you're limiting it down by about maybe 10 millimeters in some ways.
Okay.
Some fashions.
Dang.
So
so that's out.
That's what's called a restrictor plate in NASCAR.
Oh. So I'm gonna try to find something in here to cut those ribs with right quick that Jeremy was talking about. Maybe a pair of pliers. I think he's got something out here. Go over here and grab the air box so we can start cutting those ribs out of it. Whoa, what are you doing?
I am taking
what are you doing?
body panels off.
No.
That's how all the fastest C5s are
Oh
made.
goodness. How many? Is that
I
a
just
screw
started
right
on
there?
These back ones here.
Dang.
I do not have the right bit.
Aaron, what are you doing? Y'all tearing my car apart. I ain't made the first payment on it yet.
I like his
Dang.
style.
Still got a temp tag. We're tearing it apart.
What else can we break?
No. No. What are you doing? You're
Throwing
cutting
plastic
everything everywhere.
That's the way to
Jeez.
do it.
Dang. All right. So let's get this cut.
That's like the first.
That's
mod
like
we did on Leroy. Though.
4 horse. Really? Y'all did that on Leroy?
Yeah. We did this on Leroy.
I guess I need to be watching some Leroy videos.
Well, like when it was NA, back when it
True.
was LS1 car.
Shh. This is Leroy right here, reincarcerated with body panels. I'm gonna
it's
show
like
everybody
bringing
how
back
fast you can go with body panels.
Bringing back memories.
How's it holding up there, little bro?
Well, hard plastic cracks pretty easily, so pretty great.
Dang, you think we can get take this to scrap metal and get some money out of it?
Yeah, get some of that motor part.
Okay, okay.
So what are you doing, Brucey?
You know the deal. We're just over here laying on the cleanest shop floors in the country, working on our gosh dang Corvette. Cutting my arms up, screwing it around. Y'all know the deal. You know what the deal is, Aaron?
What, is it Milwaukee?
I don't know, go ask Cooper what the deal is. I said, what's the deal?
Where is Cooper? Cooper, what's the deal?
Bruce, you know the deal. Come on. Make a poll.
Is it Wendy's 4 for 4 deal?
This
No.
isn't a 4 for 4. This is a Dave's Jr.
Here comes the Wendy's ad. Alright.
Oh no, he's got his hat on now.
Thing removed right there, so we got some cold airflow. We got our air box all chopped to heck, courtesy of Aaron Thomas Wilson. We'll put our Wix air filter back in there, just like that. Find some zip ties. All right, y'all, we got our air box zip tie mod going on right here, courtesy of Jeremy Motto. Got our chicken nuggets. We'll shove this baby back in there and make some horsepower, hopefully. Maybe. Hopefully, maybe. We shall see. Sorry for the lighting, because we don't have any. Hey, little bro coming in clutch.
Get it, Bruce.
You
almost got it.
Oh, it's all shoved in, y'all.
Can we call this an insurance commercial? Because it's almost got it.
So apparently I missed the memos on the cheap first mods to do on your Corvette, because that was #1. So we did it now. Trying to die. Get this PCB plugged in here. Shove it in there. Oh, this grommet's about done. Oh, she's about done, ski. Shove her in there though. There you go. Shove that hose in there. Alright guys. There is our zip tie airbox mod. Kinda gonna chill up there till I get me a nice cold air intake ordered up. I think we're ready to make a full pull. Let's go. Jeremy, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Do you know the deal?
How ready are you?
Do you know the deal? So I've got a bunch of stock Corvette parts that are meeting the garbage can. Goodbye. All gone. So now I've got airflow on one side of the car. One side.
So what we could have done is pull that air pump, but another day.
Another day.
Yeah.
Another day, another
Get a little
video.
too frustrated with that. All right, so we need. Where the heck did that fan go? Oh yeah, we need to get that
Fan? Gotta break out the fan. Alright, we're about to let her rip. Dang. You got it all strapped down? Do I trust you?
Oh yeah.
Dang. Look what you did to my exhaust tip. What'd you do?
What?
You clamped? Just kidding.
Oh, I thought I dented it. I was about to say.
About to tune her down.
Yeah, man. All right, so we'll get this base map figured out first. Let's see where it's at. I've changed some stuff from what Jared had. We'll have to
Get a base run, kind of get an idea what we're looking at. You gonna data log it?
I'll show you that and all that. And I mean, you know, I'm using HV tuners.
Pretty simple stuff.
Yeah.
let's get it.
Hey, let's just check the straps, make sure
I'll check them once you're rolling. So we're gonna check these straps, make sure they're good and tight. All right, we're Gucci. So I'll let Jeremy do his thing, then I'll get the dyno pulls on video, of course, so hold tight. Okay. 378.
Yeah, but we're off the chart ridge, which is crazy. Like
That was weird.
I think something was in an error mode because, like I said, when
It said
I looked at that map, I said, "Hey, the wide open looks like off the chart." It's off the chart.
it's really fat.
Yeah.
Like accelerating from like 2,500 up, it's just like there's no acceleration there at all, hardly, right? So.
All right, we'll get this. This is the map that I'm not even going to use for the wide open, but I'm going to try. Just like I gotta cut like 25% of the wide. It's insane. Rich.
Yeah. So you guys that are diesel heads, basically we're looking at a air-fuel ratio. Usually where do we want to be, like 12 to 1? It's like a happy zone for NA?
Actually 13-1.
Do what?
13-1.
Okay, so we want to be 13 to 1. And it wasn't even showing on the chart, which bottoms out at 10 to 1, so I don't know where it's at. He's gonna look it up and maybe change the map and try to get us up to where we need to be so we have not as much fuel as we had there, so the car actually accelerates and goes fast. Round 2, he's made some adjustments, so we're gonna watch the AFR and see what it does and hope for the best. Back up. Brother, this side, get on Snapchat. Hurry up. Other side. Looking a lot better already. My first gas motor. Here we go. So it picked up a little bit right there. We're definitely improving, so. Look at the further it got, the better it got.
Yeah, it's still crazy off the chart down low. Oh shoot. Have you hit me that
Keyboard?
yeah, keyboard.
All right, so Jeremy's gonna make a couple more adjustments and let this thing cool down for a minute. Then we're gonna try for round 3. So Jeremy made a couple adjustmants. What all did you change? Just
Okay,
quick,
so
simple.
we're gonna throw some a
little bit of sauce,
spark, yeah,
a little bit of spark.
spark at it, and hopefully the air fuel should be in the ballpark right now. So
Okay.
it's like stupid rich. Yeah, just now it should be a little bit better. So we're hoping for a large gain in torque down low and a moderate gain in horsepower up top. Yeah,
So we're gonna make some power this time. Maybe.
Make some power.
Definitely. Okay.
400 horsepower.
Full pull. Here we go. Here we go. Our AFR is doing a little bit now. That's good. Looking a lot better already. car thing, like in the mid-range there.
I mean, we're better. I mean, it's definitely better, but it's like it's less than. Well, I mean, that's like 17.
It's idling a lot better. Have you noticed that? I'm sure you noticed that.
Yeah. Okay, so the shape of this map though is just a little weird.
Okay. It's like it's correcting and then not correcting.
It actually isn't doing any correcting it wide open. Basically, with this really, really large cam, it doesn't fill a cylinder until a higher, RPM. So it's kind of like, sizing of a turbo or like the sizing of a two-stroke pipe. I mean, you can kind of think of it kind of like that, but it's not really coming on until 4,200 is really where it starts to do something. Yeah, it's like 4,500. You can feel it, you can see it, but it's still just off the chart rich. I took off like 15%, which I didn't realize how rich it was. So it's.
Well, I remember when Garrett was tuning it, he was throwing a bunch of fuel at it because our AFR was like 17 at a pull.
Yeah,
so
I don't know
way
if it was
high.
like, I don't know if I really don't know what the answer was. I don't know. So all I can say is that what I see and whatnot. So I mean, I'm gonna do one more on this pass right there on this speed density, and then we're gonna turn the mass airflow on and see what we can do. Now,
so why do you have the mass airflow off right now?
So basically we have two maps, and one is dependent of the other, okay? So we're setting the foundational map here, and then this one works off of that one. So it's like setting the foundation of a house. So it's like you have to have everything totally square and plumb, and then we build on top of that.
Big power.
Yeah, and then the drivability works better if you do it that way. Okay. So it's like, this is more of a drivability part.
Yes.
But we're going to be able to do the power part as well. So it's like, with the mass airflow on, it doesn't make any more power. We'll probably end up at the same timing curve, but it's just, for me to add a couple degrees of spark advance and not pick up as much up top is a little bit discouraging. I mean, we're only picking like 5 peak. So I was hoping for more. Yeah, the way that that's flipped, sorry, I'm wrong. The way that that's flipped has me confused. Normally it reads power before torque. So yeah, we made 421
horsepower, yeah,
and 393 torque. So
those are pretty close numbers.
Yeah, it's it does rev high, so it does. The way that this is displayed is just weird.
Are we been doing 4th gear pulls here?
Yes. Okay. 4th gear is the 1-to-1, and so yeah, let me fix this because I was looking at it all along. There we go. That's better. So it's gonna feel a lot better. It's just that I still got a lot of work to do. So,
well, you're the man.
Early on, it's just so rich. So I'm gonna try and get it squared.
So we're gonna make another pull now. Then you're gonna adjust it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more here, like this, and really try and work on the drivability. Maybe 1 or 2 more.
Okay.
And then we'll work on the mass airflow, because that map, now that we opened up the cold air and we de-screened the map, that one's gonna be lean. So.
Gotta change it up. All right, well, here we go. We're gonna make another pass. Here we go. He's made a couple changes. We're gonna see what it does. God, it starts up so much better. Idle's better. What do you think? Are you ready to do a heads and cam?
No.
Feel that horse story? You feel that? America? America! Dang, y'all. Are you ready? No. Are you ready?
No, I'm scared of power.
You got a Jeep, we know. Grabbing gears, passing queers. Definitely a lot smoother.
Yeah, it was a little lean on the top there. So
Yeah.
Finally got the bottom reasonable.
Yeah.
It didn't really pick up much.
At this point, power will come, but this drivability is going to be amazing.
Right.
compared to what
Well,
it was.
it should definitely help out. So here's the interesting thing, and I mean, this is like the complete opposite of what you're used to with diesel. So it's kind of like you can make huge fuel changes on some cars, and it's like, it varies from car to car. There's no way of telling you. Sometimes you can make massive improvements in power. Sometimes it's like nothing. It can be 10 to 1, and it's like you picked up maybe like 5 horse, and you're like, I thought there was 30. You know,
Yeah.
You'd be off the chart rich, and but I mean yours was off the chart rich, stumbling down there. So we did pick up quite a bit in certain areas. Really, once I got it from off the chart to where it is now, we only picked up like another 5 or 6 in that torque on the low end. So now we're going to go to the other map and try and clean that up. This one is much better. Still needs some tweaking. I'll finalize this, and then we're going to go on to that.
Awesome. The drivability already looks amazing. Just driving down the road anywhere from 1500 to 3500, you just hit the throttle, it wouldn't do anything. So already making some major improvements up here on the board. Dang, this thing sounds so much better. Are you ready?
I don't know, are you?
Are you ready? I'm ready. You need a turbo to kick in.
Are you ready?
Ow! Hold that. Hold this. In case y'all want to see my dang turbo tattoo. Oh, I will slap you. My first tattoo. Oh, that is. Oh. Oh. Woo! Look at them AFRs.
Close though.
Work our magic.
I was really guessing, kind of luckily, that this would be where it needs to be, and it was very close. I mean, it's about.
We're getting there across the board. It's all getting pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's coming around.
So are there like any other cool features you can turn on and off in there? Like that's just like weird stuff. Like the shift light.
The shift light is kind of one of the more unusual ones. This is a little bit different. So like say for example, I got a BMW project car and you can do some other weird stuff with it. I just found out it's got a CAN module. This is pre-CAN for GM. So it can happen in 05, I think, with GM. So it's like in the BMW I can throw in launch control, and I can do all sorts of other silly stuff. And I was like, I wish I could do that on this. I can't.
Even it makes it a lot simpler to diagnose these cars. No CAN bus.
Yeah, it does.
That's all the diesel trucks, 03 and newer, are all CAN bus. They can sometimes be a royal pain.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Make some horsepower. Horsepower gain right there.
427. 427.
Much better.
And okay, so this is interesting here. Like it goes up and it like flatlines.
Planes out.
Yeah, so I gotta see. I actually might have it a smidge rich now.
Are there any
there's just like a bunch of a mess there, so get that all out of the way.
We're gonna see the most current pass. Sorry for the fan noise, guys. You gotta get the car cool. So the red one right here, the really thick one, are you gonna get rid of the other one or no? All right, so the red one's our most recent pass right there, and this right here is our horsepower up here, which is looking fantastic. And you see right here before where the other one kind of fell off up top, so now we've got a lot more fuel there. Might have a little too much fuel, so he's gonna bring fuel out of it and then we'll pick up some more horsepower as it keeps gaining going up the scale there. And our air-fuel ratio, if you look down here, has always been right around 12.6, which is almost perfect where we want it to be. So we're on the right path. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, 399 torque. Still playing it off a little bit there at the top. Last pull of the night. Let's cross our fingers and hope for a better number, and we're gonna figure it out. God, it starts so much better. I know I've said that like every time we started this thing up, but guys, the drivability was such crap. So excited, just can't hide it. It's in the torque tube.
What's that?
Pretty sure it's the bushings in the torque tube.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so check this out. I had a very similar story on my 99.
That's probably what it is. I've got all new bushings and bearings to go in there.
Man, you know, that really just hit me when you said that too. Now mine felt way worse, but let me just tell you, oddly interesting parallel. Okay, so really funny, actually.
Let me go turn this fan off. Yeah, because like before I did the exhaust and everything, you could hear like some noises in there. So I went and ordered like polyurethane bushings and bearings and everything to go in there.
My thoughts here. Okay, so man, this is like 2004.
Oh goodness!
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
You're so old.
I feel old. Okay, yeah, like 2004. I had hurt. No, it was 2005 or something like that. I think I had hurt the car, and then I put it back together.
Okay.
We put it back together. That was 2004. Anyway, had the monster cam. Had this freaking monster cam. It was called a T-Rex way back, and it is actually. I had these monster heads on it, and I was like, I'm gonna make all this power. I'm gonna do something crazy.
Getting cocky.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And so the car made like 400 and something pound-feet of torque, or like 420 pound-feet of torque, which is awesome for what it was.
Yeah.
But it made like 420 horsepower, and it's like this T-Rex cam goes to like 7,100, and I'm like making peak power like, you know, kind of similar
like
to what
we're
you're
happier
doing there.
here?
Yeah, it's like I'm all done at like 58, 5,900. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And it was like, it was like you're in a paint shaker. Like, what the hell? Yeah, man. And that's what it was. Is that I took out the torque tube, and when we tore it all apart, it looked like you had those rubber bushings in a blender, and they just went all over the place. Yeah, and he actually did that on Ruby car.
Really?
Yeah, so when he took it apart, it was all just torn up, but it was really, really bad. So those things are like infused with
Metal, like bushing, or like...
It's like a nylon fiber.
Yeah.
And so the fiber had wrapped around everything, and so it became a major parasitic drivetrain loss. So not only was it vibrating, it was out of balance and all this other crap. It was like, it was really hurting the drivetrain. So once I got that fixed, the power
Problem
was
taken care of.
Yeah, the power was solid.
Yeah, that's my goal, is clutch and rebuild the torque tube this weekend.
That's a big job. God bless you. That's
Is it as
that's
big
like
as what I did on the
12-hour
engine?
job. That's a 12-hour job, man.
That was a lot of work on the engine. Got that done in a couple days, so I think we can figure it out.
Well, this is good.
You know the deal? We know the deal.
See you, Coop.
9 a.m. You gonna be here at 9
I don't
a.m.?
think I'm gonna be here now. I'm gonna do some. I'm trying to, but I'm like trying to do editing.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. All right. Well, anyway.
So we made max
Hey.
power with what we got.
Yeah. We did
Freaking
well.
pimp.
Hey, yeah, for sure. This is good. Let's go do some drivability and see how it is. But it should be
Okay.
night and day difference than what you had. What did we pick up? You made like
398 with Cletus tuning.
Not bad. Not
What a-
bad. That young buck.
That young buck.
We're making power.
We're
You know the
making
deal, Laz.
We're
making power.
You know the deal. We made power. So we're gonna get this thing unstrapped and go do some drivability tuning. Or just cruise around, see how it does. Well guys, that's a wrap for today's video. Jeremy and I just went out and did some road testing, ran the AC because I was having a lot of problems like pulling up to red lights and the car shutting off, the AC running, and you know, when you have women in the car, it gets pretty uncomfortable and they always complain. Yeah. So now that we've got that fixed up, the acceleration's great. So we're gonna do lots of daytime videos coming up in the following days. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And it's been a pleasure.
Made some power.
Made some power. We did a lot of full pulls on the full pull machine.
Yes, indeed.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun headed home. Make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe for the channel, guys. We'll catch y'all later. Peace out.